Amazon jungle deep within the mist-covered jungles of Skull Island, where ancient trees claw at the sky and thunder rolls endlessly over jagged cliffs, a battle of unimaginable power erupts beneath a roaring waterfall. King Kong vs. Giant Python. The great battle beneath the waterfall on Skull Island brings audiences face to face with raw, primal fury in a cinematic spectacle that blends heart-stopping action, breathtaking visual effects, and the timeless legend of King Kong. This is not just a clash of titans, it is a story of survival, dominance, and the unyielding law of nature in its purest form. The film opens with sweeping aerial shots of Skull Island, an isolated realm untouched by modern civilization. Storm clouds swirl overhead as waves crash violently against razor-sharp rocks. The jungle is alive with movement, prehistoric creatures roam freely, and every shadow hides danger. From the very first frame, viewers are immersed in a world where humanity is merely a visitor and nature reigns supreme. The atmosphere is thick with tension, foreshadowing the epic confrontation that awaits. At the heart of the island stands Kong, the colossal guardian and undisputed king of this savage land. Towering above the treetops, his presence commands respect and fear in equal measure. He is more than a monster, he is a protector, a force of balance within the chaotic ecosystem of Skull Island. The film portrays Kong with surprising emotional depth, his watchful eyes scanning the horizon, his powerful chest rising with steady breaths, his thunderous roar echoing across the jungle canopy. Every movement conveys strength, intelligence, and authority. Yet even kings are challenged. Lurking within the dense undergrowth and hidden caves near the island's great waterfall is a creature of nightmarish proportions, a giant python unlike any seen before. Massive, muscular, and silent, it glides through the shadows with terrifying grace. Its scales shimmer with dark emerald hues, blending seamlessly into the jungle foliage. Unlike Kong's explosive power, the python embodies patience and stealth. It is an apex predator in its own right, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The waterfall becomes the symbolic and literal battleground for these two titans. Cascading from towering cliffs, the waterfall crashes into a deep, swirling pool below, shrouded in mist and mystery. It is a place of beauty and danger, where visibility is limited and sound is distorted by the relentless rush of water. The filmmakers use this environment brilliantly, turning nature itself into an active participant in the fight. The confrontation begins subtly. Kong senses a disturbance in his territory. Birds scatter suddenly from the treetops. The jungle falls eerily silent. As he approaches the waterfall, the camera lingers on ripples forming in the water's surface. The tension builds slowly, drawing viewers to the edge of their seats. Without warning, the giant python explodes from the depths, coiling around Kong's massive arm with lightning speed. What follows is an adrenaline-fueled sequence that showcases the raw power of both creatures. Kong roars in fury, shaking the ground as he attempts to free himself. The python tightens its grip, muscles bulging as it wraps its enormous body around Kong's torso. The sound design intensifies the experience, bones creaking under pressure, water crashing violently, and Kong's thunderous growls reverberating through the canyon. Unlike traditional monster battles that rely solely on brute force, this film emphasizes strategy. The python uses the terrain to its advantage, dragging Kong toward the water, where its aquatic agility gives it the upper hand. Beneath the waterfall, visibility is reduced to swirling foam and shadows. The fight plunges underwater, creating a claustrophobic and chaotic atmosphere. Bubbles rise as the two giants struggle in the depths, their silhouettes barely visible through the churning current. Kong's strength is unmatched, but the python's constricting power is relentless. The film masterfully portrays the desperation of the struggle. Kong slams the serpent against the rocky cliffside, causing chunks of stone to break away and crash into the pool. The python retaliates by tightening its coils and attempting to drag Kong deeper, using the waterfall's force to disorient him. The choreography of the battle feels visceral and grounded, despite the fantastical scale. Cinematically, the visuals are stunning. Slow-motion shots capture water droplets suspended in midair as Kong delivers a crushing blow. Close-ups highlight the intensity in his eyes and the flicker of determination that drives him forward. The giant python's scales glisten under flashes of lightning, each movement rippling with predatory precision. The contrast between Kong's raw, explosive energy and the python's fluid, serpentine motion creates a dynamic visual rhythm that keeps viewers captivated. Beyond the spectacle, the film explores themes of dominance and survival. Skull Island operates under a simple rule: only the strongest endure. Kong's battle is not merely about defending territory, it is about preserving balance. The python's emergence threatens to disrupt the fragile ecosystem, preying on creatures under Kong's protection. This deeper layer adds emotional weight to the confrontation, transforming it from a mere fight into a clash of ideologies within the natural world. As the battle intensifies, both creatures show signs of exhaustion. Kong's fur is soaked and matted with water, streaked with cuts from the serpent's scales. The python bears bruises and torn flesh from repeated impacts against rock. Lightning splits the sky, illuminating the battlefield in brief, dramatic flashes. The score swells, blending tribal drums with orchestral crescendos that heighten the sense of impending climax. In a pivotal moment, Kong shifts tactics. Instead of fighting against the python's coils, he uses his immense strength to pull the serpent closer, gripping it firmly behind the head. With a deafening roar, he slams the python against the cliff wall one final time. The waterfall's thunderous crash seems to echo his triumph. The serpent thrashes violently before finally going limp, its massive body sliding into the pool below. The aftermath is quiet yet powerful. Mist drifts gently over the water as Kong stands victorious beneath the waterfall. He beats his chest in a triumphant display, a reminder that he remains the undisputed ruler of Skull Island. The jungle slowly comes back to life, birds return to their nests, and distant roars signal the restoration of order. Nature has witnessed a brutal confrontation, and balance has been restored. What makes King Kong vs. Giant Python, the great battle beneath the waterfall on Skull Island, so compelling is its ability to combine relentless action with emotional resonance. Kong is not portrayed as a mindless beast but as a guardian fighting to protect his domain. The python, though antagonistic, is depicted as a formidable and instinct-driven predator, adding complexity to the narrative. The battle feels earned, not gratuitous, and every moment serves the story. The film's visual effects deserve special recognition. The seamless integration of CGI and practical elements creates a believable and immersive world. Water physics, lighting, and creature animation are rendered with meticulous detail. Each impact carries weight, and every movement feels grounded in physical reality. The waterfall setting amplifies the drama, transforming a simple fight into a breathtaking cinematic event. Sound design and music further elevate the experience. The roar of the waterfall acts as a constant backdrop, blending with Kong's powerful vocalizations and the serpent's ominous hissing. The score underscores the emotional beats, guiding viewers through tension, fear, and eventual triumph. It is a sensory experience that demands to be watched on the biggest screen possible. Ultimately, this film stands as a thrilling chapter in the legend of King Kong. It celebrates the enduring appeal of giant monster battles while pushing the genre forward with sophisticated storytelling and technical excellence. The clash beneath the waterfall is more than a spectacle, it is a testament to the raw beauty and brutality of nature. For fans of epic creature confrontations, immersive jungle settings, and legendary cinematic icons, King Kong vs. Giant Python, the great battle beneath the waterfall on Skull Island, delivers an unforgettable experience. It reminds us why the myth of King Kong continues to captivate audiences across generations, because at its core, it is a story about strength, survival, and the eternal struggle to protect what matters most.